Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm your host, Rising Oblivion, and welcome back to another video. We have more developments with the English version of Persona 5 Scramble the Phantom Strikers. So recent Asian retailers have accidentally leaked the release date for other parts of Asia and for the English releases of Persona 5 Scramble. So certain retailers across the world, including toy or game retailer in Singapore, have stated that the release date for Persona 5 Scramble is going to be February 23rd, 2021, which also might be the same release date for the English version. They might be bringing out all versions of the game February 23rd, 2021. So this is a date for us to really keep our eyes on when it comes to the game. That might just be the rest of Asia, but we also have seen listings for the English version. So we know the game is not canceled. Like in my last video, it actually looked very bad, and a lot of other people also thought that potentially the game was canceled for an English release for the game. But it looks like they were smart enough to know that that would be a terrible idea for them to cancel the game. But there is a good chance that it's going to be releasing alongside this, seeing as how that it had been pretty much a year since the release of the game happened in Japan. February 20th, 2020 is when it released in Japan. This year, released in February. So it's basically an entire year later. We're going to be seeing it released in other places like Singapore, and the English versions potentially being released at the exact same time. So what they're calling it is the listings for region number 3, which is the English release. So they're pushing it towards their third region. I guess first region would be like Japan, then Asia, maybe certain parts of Europe would be their second region, or something like that maybe, and then third region being probably the rest of the world, I'd imagine, or somewhere past that. But there's a good chance we're going to be also seeing it released in Chinese and Korean, seeing as how recently for Persona 5 Scramble they launched on June 18th, 2020 for English and Korean. We are probably going to be seeing more in the so-called Region 3 release for the Southeast Asian market. They say is typically how it ends up going. It ends up releasing in other places like Korea, China first, then it ends up scooting to the rest of the parts of Europe, and then releasing in English as well, unless they just jump right to having an international release. But with how people are at Atlas, typically that's not how it happens. But with the leaks and with the information we have, it looks like they're going to be releasing it February 23rd, 2021, or at least we know that there's going to be versions of the game releasing then. So either it's going to be releasing February 23rd, 2021, or it's going to be releasing somewhere around that time is whenever we're going to be actually seeing this thing release around that certain time frame. So we know for sure it's probably more than likely going to be within first quarter and then maybe second quarter of 2021 that we end up getting this game for ourselves. Of course, it comes out on the Switch and the PlayStation 4, but I'm really excited for this, guys. This is the first actual concrete evidence of news which we've actually had for this game. A lot of times it's been sort of rumors, sort of speculation, but this is solid concrete evidence. You can actually go to these retailer sites and find that they do have official release dates set for different versions of Persona 5 Phantom Strikers, or Persona 5 Strikers, I guess is what's calling it here in English now. They shortened the name down. It's kind of a weird change of the name. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad, but I think people were thinking it was something else because of it not having strikers in it. I'm not really sure. It sounds like a completely different thing when you say strikers, but either way, it looks like we actually have some solid concrete evidence for Persona 5 Scramble. So yeah, we're gonna have to just keep our eyes out for that English listing. It looks like it's going to be February 23rd, just from how everything else is releasing for it. Then we're getting multiple versions. So maybe if you're somebody out there who's trying to look for it in the Singapore region, it looks like it's also going to be coming there. It looks like this February 23rd is going to be more like its international release. I know most of the people watching this speak English, and you're just caring about that, but maybe there's some other languages out there that you would like to actually play the game, and it looks like it's going to be the international release February 23rd, 2021 is what we're going to be having for this. The English releasing basically being completely leaked by these Asian countries. So kind of cool to see this happening. Hopefully we actually end up getting some English trailers here soon. The next thing that we probably end up seeing is some English trailers. Seeing it's already November. We're really only 4 months away from seeing this game, if it actually is going to be February 23rd for the actual release date. Sometimes things change, sometimes things get pushed back, but if that is when it's going to be releasing, which Atlas I don't think really pushes back the release date on a ton of their games. I know Persona 5, the original Persona 5, it got pushed back quite a lot. And, well, SMT5. You know what? I take that statement back. A lot of other games have been pushed back. Either way, if it's going to be releasing on February 23rd, seeing as how it's been so long since we've actually had any news on the actual other languages for the game, I would probably assume that here soon, guys, we're probably going to be seeing some English trailers release for this game. So be ready, be hyped for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the bell because I'm going to be releasing a lot of these videos whenever I get news for this. This literally came out super late yesterday, so I didn't catch it quite as fast. I sort of threw this together because I wanted to get this news out to you guys as fast as possible. So drop a like if you liked the video, if it informed you at all. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be having more content talking about this, keeping you guys up to date when it comes to everything just from Atlas in general, anime games, Final Fantasy, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, all of that kind of stuff, all that fun jazz. I will make sure, guys, to keep you up to date with the latest news when it comes to these games, because I love talking about them, man. They're so fun. They're so good to talk about. I have my Twitch link down below. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.